Hello to another exciting episode of Oatmeal English with your host, Oatmeal Joey Arnold. That's me. I'm glad that you came back, or maybe for the first time, to another episode where you gotta learn English, unless if you already know English, and in that case, get out of here! Get out of my face! What? Don't be so harsh. Sorry, I can't. I am on a period. Period. That is an English word. You gotta have a period at the end of a sentence. It's very, very powerful. It's 2018, boys and girls. Boys and girls. Boys and girls, it's 2018. 12/21. Friday. That's right. And the word of the day that we're going to learn in this lesson is stupid. Stupid. How to use stupid in a sentence. The last episode was stupid. That's right. All right. That's a great way to use that powerful word, that lovely, dangerous, politically incorrect word. That's right. Don't mind anything in the background because you're looking at me. I was posting this on a group on the last episode, and some people were like, get that beep out of Vietnam, because it was a group about Vietnam. It's a Facebook group called Vietnam is Awesome, VIA. So not to be confused with what do they call it, MIA, missing in action. It's VIA. And I'm missing in action because I'm not there. But maybe I am there because sometimes people think I am when I'm not. Like the other day, somebody invited me to a cafe, and I looked at the title, the what do they call that? The address of the cafe, and it was Wing Tinh Minh Khai. It was really close to Wing Tinh Minh Khai. And I told my mom about that. And I told some other people, or I'm trying to tell some people right now. Where is that? Oh, it's in Vietnam. Oh, man. I'm not there. Didn't I tell you? I'm near Seattle. Hey, what's going on? Anyways. I feel like it's stupid. It's stupid. What's stupid? Well, a lot of things are stupid. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are stupid. America is so stupid sometimes. When I say America, I don't really mean America. But there are a lot of people out there that may not know what's stupid and what's not stupid. Back to the point of the story that I was just trying to tell you. I'm sorry. Oh, man, are you even listening? Oh, man. Oh, buddy, do you want to know my story? You dying to know my story? I want to know your story. No, I don't want to know your story. I feel like I'm in the middle of some kind of nightmare. So back to something that kind of sounds stupid too, by the way. Word of the day. Stupid. Is this a stupid story? Let me tell you the story before you say it's stupid, alright? Alright. Talk a little slower. No. Aren't you an English teacher? No, you're not. Just kidding. So you are? No, what? No, wait, hold on. Let me just tell you the story, alright? I don't have time to play these games. That would be stupid too. You should take a shot every time I say the word stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid. Great game. Drinking beer, getting high. Now you're gonna die. So back to the story. So I post the previous video, Oatmeal English, in that group, and people are like, get that out of there. Get that out of Vietnam. And I said to that guy, so they're not turning the frogs gay? Like the water is not turning the frogs gay? And he responded, "You can't be serious." So then I wrote, "Are you against questions?" And I went to his Facebook and I messaged him and I said, "Hey, hey there, what's the matter with you? Girls just wanna have fun now." I didn't actually say that, but I said, "Can I ask you a question?" I waited for a response and he blocked me. A lot of people block wonderful, interesting, terrible people. You might think Mark Dice is a terrible person, right? So don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it. Don't take his word for it. Obviously, if you're blocking somebody like Mark Dice, you must be a great person. I like to compare myself to other people who have been there. So that's what I wanted to talk about. And I'm dying. I'm slowly dying. I was hoping to give you a lot of advice, but it's all fragmented in my mind at the moment, so having a little bit of difficulty getting it all out. But I promise you it's there. Like, I swear that people can learn English in incredible ways if they focus on what they really love and focus on that while they're learning English. They can do a lot better, because that's the only way you can really integrate that into into your life. You shouldn't just fragment everything too often, like separate things and keep them in separate rooms in the house of your brain. You could do so much if you stay committed to a focus, to a priority, to a goal in your life where you center yourself around these things, these passions, these dreams, these careers that you love, obviously. How many times has somebody ever told you that? Well, it doesn't matter how many times you've heard those types of fortune cookie things, antidotes, oatmeal stuff, icebreakers, because you can never ever get enough of that. How am I doing with time? Oh, 8 minutes. So, if you don't know me, I'm a kind of person who's like a little bit like Robin Williams, and I'm just all over the place. And I really, really want to tell you that oatmeal is a foundation to life. Oatmeal is symbolic, and learning English and knowing English and using English around the world is an incredible thing. That's why I went to Vietnam in 2012 to 2017. I was there and a lot of things happened, and you may not know the truth about oatmeal. And some people live in a fatalistic mentality, pacifistic and fatalistic, nihilistic kind of world, where you're just like, well, I can't know anything really about the real oatmeal kind of thing, because anything about what people said, is it a lie? Is it a rumor? Those things that people said, those things that I heard about oatmeal, or Alex Jones, or Donald Trump, or this person, that person, this thing. Oh, I read a headline. Oh my God, no. PewDiePie! What? What did you just say? I said PewDiePie! Oh. All you gotta do in life is just read the covers, and whenever they say Donald Trump is Hitler, Alex Jones said Sandy Hook didn't happen, and he didn't say that. All you gotta do is just be like, yes, sure, as an NPC, if you are an NPC, if you are an SJW, all you gotta do is look at Look at the thing in the background. You know, this thing that's not here. It's not here. I identify as a video that has nothing in the background. So what you're seeing in the background is not even there. It's not even there. I swear it's not even there. So what are you looking at? This is not a website. Infowars.com. That's not a website. So you can't go to it. So if you're still watching this video, oh man, what are you doing? Are you high? What kind of guy are you? Hey, it's Evil Barney. There's a lot of characters out there, and characters that I've been a part of, and it isn't an amazing thing. I need to talk for like an hour. I probably should, but let me think about that. Can I go a little bit longer? Hold on. I love the ability to have conversations in life. So finding ways to start a conversation with new people, not just with your normal club, your normal family and friends, people in your circle, but more importantly, people outside of them. How do you get to them? How do you break past the walls that we all have? And walls are good and bad. It depends on what kind of walls you have. Just like anger, being mad is good and bad. It depends on what kind of mad you are, and the purpose behind it, and a lot of other things too. Life is very, very, very shady in a good way, not just in a bad way. Oh, you're so shady. Yeah, in a good way. Not in a bad way, but you know, life is full of like 50 shades of this and that. Like Dexter Morgan, is he a killer? Is he, working for the Miami Police Department with the blood analysis? Oh man, but he's like killing people, but he's killing people like he's Batman. And it's a very interesting show called Dexter. I used to watch it. It's very interesting because it has so many shades, so many different levels and layers to who he is. What is he? What is he? What kind of guy is he? Is he an oatmeal guy? Is he Obama potato man? Potato but a pop the belly pop into my belly. Get out of my belly into my belt potato. Get out of my body into my belly. Let me digest you, because that's what you gotta do in life. Sometimes you just gotta digest, and you gotta figure things out, and you gotta get to the bottom of the potato. Get to the bottom and figure things out, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, right? And back to the first story that I was trying to tell you earlier. Hey, is it stupid to ask a question? If I ask you a question, are you just gonna block me? Is that what you're gonna do? Let me pretend that I'm really, really high, because sometimes my eyes are a little drippy. It's kind of like I was born that way. Maybe I was born this way. Hate me, play me, eat me up. You can do whatever you want, but baby, maybe I was born this way. Ba ba boo boo boo. Ba 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 b. I want my baby back, baby back. Babish barbecue sauce. That reminds me. Thinking of making videos where I just make up comments, fake comments, and then I act like I'm actually getting them, and I read them to myself. And I start out the video with, Oatmeal, what do you think about gay lesbians? Oh, great. Stop it. That's not funny. How dare you laugh at that? I'm sorry, Master. I had a frog in my throat. He was turning me gay. Whoa. Man, that's pretty far out. You gotta be careful with all that jazz. Yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Joey Arnold Show. Like I said at the beginning of the video, am I a good announcer? I don't know. That actually, when you do that, it tears your throat up a little bit. What am I talking about? Where's my teleprompter? I need a teleprompter. This is becoming too heavy. It's becoming heavy. Is the future going to be heavier? That's what the doc said to Marty McFly in Back to the Future. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. PewDiePie was just talking about the other day how like you can hum something and get copyright striked. They can attack you just for your own music, your own stuff, your own original content, which is covered by the very cool thing, the Fair Use Act. And YouTube has this Safe Harbor Act that keeps them not liable. They're safe from whatever you're putting as a user on YouTube. And so if the user does violate a copyright, then those people can take the users to court. And YouTube can email you and say, hey, Warner Brothers or Sony Pictures or some other big company is warning you better take down this video, or you're going to have to pay a lot of money, or, like go to court, have a big trial and everything, and go talk to them, and they'll email you later if you want to contest the accusation. Allegation. I wanted to say allegation. An accusation. And that has happened to me, and two of my videos channels on YouTube has been terminated. Oh man, that's very sad. But anyways, just wanted to tell you that PewDiePie has been talking about that. And we're at 17 minutes now. I think it's really good that people are talking about things. And in future videos, I will try to have some little pictures on the side, videos on the side, just pop up, and then I can react. And stuff. And I can tell you what I'm talking about on the side of the screen, alongside of my face, kind of thing. I gotta make more time to make videos, but at the same time, I'm working on some other things at the same time, like my autobiography on steamit.com. And there's a lot of amazing things happening all the time in the world, and we're trying to fight it all. And I think it'd be really good if I made like a highlight video of each day, each week, each month, or each year or something, of like very, very exciting things that I see, that I like. Not just from myself, which I've done too, or I've been trying to do that at the same time, but and I believe in that. I believe that everybody should focus on themselves as much as possible, as a starting point, only as a starting point. That's my disclaimer, but only as a starting point. But obviously, people can get sucked into it totally, and that's too bad. And it's good to have a foundation. That's why I use oatmeal as a symbol for a foundation that you can have, and that's an incredible thing to have. And it's very good to have that. And it's good to be out in the woods to help you get back to your foundation in life, whatever that may be. And you may know that it's a beautiful thing, and it is a beautiful thing. But after a while, if you don't write it down, if you don't remind yourself, if you don't have loved ones around you, people that care about you, that can remind you of who you are, you forget. And then you go down the dark side of the path like Darth Vader did. And I really like talking about Star Wars and a lot of things. I'm a little bit like a geek and gamer, kind of like Jeremy, who starts out with all his videos with, "I'm Germany here with another video," and today we're going to talk about something this, something that, something about Disney messing up Star Wars is what they've been doing. And so I really like to watch these videos, and I watch Mark Dice every day, almost every day. In the morning, I watch Lionel Nation because he's been a lawyer. He's still a lawyer, and he has a lot of amazing insight on what's happening in the world with world news and a little bit of pop culture. And then there's Scott Adams, and he was the creator of the Dilbert comics, and he's pretty funny, really interesting, and he has my middle name, Scott Adams. And there's Alex Jones, and he has breaking news. He mostly talks about things that are going to happen like 20 years into the future kind of things, and he has a lot of insight, and he interviews a lot of different kinds of people over the last 20 years or more. And he's done so much to raise awareness of terrible things that are happening, like 5G, for example, and it's great to be able to start conversations, to have icebreakers, to be the kind of oatmeal that you can eat and be able to just get people to look at things for the first time ever so that they can start the conversation. I was thinking today while I was with some friends, we were working on making a fountain. We were working on that, and that's what I was doing, but I was just thinking about life, and I was thinking about, why do we have counties? Why do we have states? I'm for it to an extent, but I wonder if some of it can be counterproductive. I'm not totally an anarchist. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to totally be against it through, ideally, hypothetically, that would be a great thing. But at the same time, I know that we live in a world that does not have complete anarchy. But I like to promote it because it can help people go against tyranny, against the bigger government, the bigger brother of 1984 kind of thing. I don't like totalitarianism and authoritarianism. I don't like it, and so why not, push towards the complete opposite, which is potentially chaos, as they might tell you in school that anarchy is totally chaotic. It depends on the people involved. If people are totally evil because of depravity, because they're terrible people and they have sin in their heart, because they just want to do stuff because their heart is black. How dark is your heart, said Hillary Clinton. A lot of terrible things can happen in the world if you have a bunch of people running around doing whatever they want. But at the same time, if you have like big government, big kingdoms, a one world government, that could be a problem too, because obviously the people that are in control, that might be monsters too. And so obviously what we have, let me make some music. What we have here is a combination of a lot of different things happening at the same time. And it does concern me, and it overwhelms me, and I would love to get more people involved. And I think about all the time that I spend doing different things in my life, and I think, what is most effective, most efficient at getting more people involved into the conversation so that they may be better informed? So maybe they can do something, or they can pass it on, the information or something, the education. That's one of the reasons why I was an English teacher in Vietnam for 5 years, because I believe in that. I believe that that is fundamental, especially for children. You know, kids are very important in the world, and you wanna impact them before they get too old and too stubborn. And that's kind of why Peter Pan was who he was for so long. He didn't want to grow up, because when you grow up, you might become totally closed-minded. I won't grow up, I won't grow up, I'll never be a man, I'll never be a man. If you make me, I will stand and cry into your face. 'Cause growing up means that I would become an SJW NPC. I'll never grow up, never grow up, never grow up. Not me, not I. Not me! Not I. It's very, very important to reach people. And that's why I'm emphasizing on oatmeal and all the different analogies that I come up with sometimes. And I write it down, and I've been all over the place over the years, over so many years, like 20 years or something, since like 1998 in Oregon, when I was like 13 years old. I've been all over the place, and so I've done a disservice to a lot of people in the world by being all over the place, and that's why I'm trying to organize it and go back and try to set the record straight. That's why I've been working on an autobiography, and just trying to organize it and make it more understandable, so that people can understand who I am, what I stand for, kind of thing. And I think that is obviously something that we all got to do. And that can overwhelm people so much that can totally like stop them from doing anything at all. So I encourage people to start, and that's kind of what I did for so many years. I started making videos, and I've been writing and doing all these things for so many years, and it's been pretty terrible, pretty stupid. The word of the day is stupid. Brought to you by Nelson, your stupid neighbor. Yeah, Nelson, your stupid neighbor. That guy. There's another voice that I used to do when I was younger, along with the guinea pig. Rah rah Hercules Alberto. What? What did you say? Are you calling me a guinea pig? I'm not a guinea pig. I'm rah 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 rah. Can you just be quiet, rah rah? I'm not gonna be quiet. Oh, you're not gonna be quiet. Well, it's been 28 minutes. So in this video, my goal was to talk about a bunch of things, and then maybe some people will understand what I'm talking about, and so maybe some people won't. Maybe I'm just wasting my time right now making these videos. Maybe it's better if I make a bunch of small videos to the point, and then I can make really good titles. And it's difficult. I also think about making music videos, or like behind the scenes videos, or like more importantly today I was thinking about making a video where like making a series of Who is Oatmeal? The man behind the mask. Who is he? You heard about the scandals, Oatmeal, and the Kathy stole my bike, and the Choco K kicked me out, and the Pagoda story, and the Anna story, and the new star in Buckney and Papa Food's story, and the thing in Hanoi that happened after that, and the people around there, and then the thing that happened in Wabin, and the thing that happened with Daijin, and that Remy Cafe, and possibly FYG, but not really. And this person and that person and this thing and that place and your mom. Not your mom. Not your mom. I don't think I had any scandals with your mom. Maybe his mom, maybe her mom, and not your mom. Actually, no moms. No way. All moms matter. All oatmeal matters. And so I think about making videos like that. And it really comes down to demand. For the most part, I kind of feel way too disconnected from my audience. Assuming that there is an audience, I feel like I'm not to the place that Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was at, where he's able to look at the TV screen and say, "You are special each and every day." And I always wanted to be the next Mr. Rogers, not just the next Harry Potter and Austin Powers and the Love's Child, therein, thereof, them, and Napoleon Dynamite. "Yeah, guys, I had a horrible day." Harry Potter, "I will kill you furthermore." Austin Powers, "Yeah, baby, yeah." I should make more videos where I do a lot of voices and I do a lot of accents. I made one, and people made fun of me for a very long time. A lot of people were like, "Hey, those are terrible accents, stereotypes. You can't do stereotypes. That's racist. That's totally not politically correct, and you can't do that. Just like you can't dress up as anybody that you aren't for Halloween. And Christmas can't be a holiday because you have to be Christmas. No, you had to be Christian to worship Christmas." That's what they said on that Facebook group. Vietnam is awesome. And can you hear me? I feel like I'm talking too low, and then I talk too loud, then I talk too low again, and so I think this video would be a lot better if it was live stream. And back to what I was saying about demand. If I had a lot of people asking me to make a video about this thing or that thing, I'd probably be a little bit more dedicated. So this is a cue to you if you're listening. What do you want to see? But I always go back to being afraid of getting banned and stuff, which I've been banned a lot over the years, and a lot of people have, and it's pretty sad. And that kind of affects me because I feel like I don't want to get, banned again. And because then you're like, you feel even more alone. It's like Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all the other ones, the big tech people, they're doing this on purpose to get us depressed and to make us self-censor ourselves and everything, and all sorts of things are happening. And I just want people to know about what's going on and everything. And very complicated, and it's really hard to get new people on board if they don't already know what you're talking about. And that's the hard part. And I want to get to that point. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm going to try to make more videos and try to be to the point. Have better graphics. But there's still a lot of technical difficulties. Been having a lot of problems with my laptop. Mostly, that's the biggest problem I have right now. It's like falling apart after 2 years. I bought it in Saigon in like 2016, around August. And it was around $200 or more. Something like that. But it's pretty good, but it's been pretty good, but it's starting to skip like in the hard drive sometimes, and probably everything in it, all the different parts in the computer, the CPU and the RAM and the motherboard, and they're probably all messed up a little bit because of how much I've used it over the years. But at the same time, it could be not just that. It could be that I just need more RAM because I only have 4 gigabytes of RAM. Not rhyme, but RAM. I'm a little bit of a geek and a nerd, and we all can be. I think about what I was saying earlier about having smaller government is very important. I think about the different things we have that's over us, and it can be good if the people are good. The people in power can be good if you're able to vote people out, vote them in, and you have that system that works. Then you're pretty good as long as you have checks and balances, which is what America was built on. You can do pretty good. The problem comes when there's a lot of chaos, when there's a lot of corruption, when people get in and they infiltrate into the government, into the corporations, and into all the different things. And then the stuff starts to happen. And as you study history, you see that pattern happen again and again. That's why education needs to be number one as our focus in trying to make the world a better place. But it can't just be boring education, because you're not really going to get to new people, and especially younger people, if you're not really hooking them like Nike does. Just do it. Like Sprite that says, obey your thirst. They have these wonderful, terrifying slogans and hooks, icebreakers, in their commercials and all over. They're always promoting themselves. And when you watch movies and TV shows, you see a lot of these messages and things, like Apple. Like I was watching Fuller House just a few days ago, and the oldest girl, she had an Apple computer, and I'm just thinking, why is there no oatmeal on it? That's one of the reasons why I just put something in the background of this video, and then I post it on Facebook, and some people are like, hey, I don't care what you're saying. Maybe you're saying something great. I just see something in the background and I just hate it. So get out of here. Go F yourself, because I don't like what's in the background. Oh, really? Anyways, hope you learned that the world can be stupid, but you don't have to be. You don't have to be. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Yeah. Ba-da-boom.